Hey everybody, I'm back. This is this is a re-recording because I record partially of this video on my phone, but of course my phone's a piece of crap, and it's just like memory full. So I had to redo all of this again. So what am I doing? I'm back, and I'm going to do two videos today. I'm going to record two videos today, and I'm going to put one out today and then one out tomorrow. The first video I'm going to do is my top 6 mangas that I have that you may not have heard about, or flew under your radar, or you might have heard already. I don't know you, I don't know your taste. So if you like this kind of stuff, if you want, you can go ahead and subscribe, comment down below. If you like this list, let me know. If you want me to do more stuff like this in the future, let me know. I'm trying to get up to 50 subscribers so I can meet YouTube's regulations to start streaming on YouTube from my PS5. I'll be playing games and such. Might try and get on my Xbox too. But let's get into it. Let me show you. Alright. Number 6. Machi Maho. Messed up and made wrong girl into a magical girl. And this is kind of like a gag manga, like a funny type manga. So if you're into that kind of stuff, it has some good fight scenes. Most people would complain because it has some fan service, but I'm not opposed. Well, just look at me again. I'm not opposed to no fan service. So, but that's not only half. The jokes are genuinely funny. And I really don't see nobody talk about this. So, number 5 is it's a controversial one. Samurai 8. Guy who made Naruto, Kishimoto. And I liked it. I thought it was kind of bullcrap that we got it like right as it got canceled, because it's just like, oh, if it doesn't do good in Japan, oh, it's gonna do bad everywhere else. When I heard, I thought it did good over here, but I guess not. I don't know. I just, I liked it so much that I had the samurai cat as my wallpaper for a time being. I mean, a samurai cat, that's really cool. I mean, I really liked it. I'm just sad that it had a rushed ending because, he was under time circumstance. Gotta finish it. I feel like if they would have let it go at least until like volume 20, 25, it would have been more fleshed out and stuff like that. But I guess people nowadays they want, oh, we want this to happen, oh, we want this to happen, we want this to happen, instead of starting off slow and then picking up. That's the type of anime I like. Number 4 is School Live. Some of you might have heard about this, but I actually found this one on my own, because if if any of you had Spectrum TV before, and you know about them like anime shows on demand or something like that, this was one of them at one time. So I watched the anime first. And, at the point, I'm like, oh, I'm tired of action. I'm tired of, the normal showing stuff at that point. There's like, you know what? I'm gonna watch some cute stuff. So I saw this. I'm like, oh, okay, because it's just her face on it. It's just her face. I started watching it. Into the episode, it's just like, oh, it's it's zombie stuff. Yeah, this is cutesy girls trying to survive in horribly horrific zombie events and end of the world stuff. And there's no season 2 yet, which hopefully we'll get a season 2, but it's been a couple years now since season 1, so I have low hopes of it getting a season 2, but you never know. You never know. You never know. If you do want to watch the anime goes up to book 5, and there's 11 books. Either goes up to book 5 or book 6. But it's a really good read, and, it's depressing. It really is. It's depressing. But if you want to read it, it's good. They just came out with the another book that happens after the events of this book, of these the series, to where it shows them what happened to them afterwards. And I'm gonna have to get that. So in my 2024 manga haul, you might see that in there. All right. Number 3 is one that I really don't see a lot of people talking about. That's Black Torch. Black Torch is a really good volume. It's just, it's sad that, again, it's sad that it didn't do well. I thought it was good. I got it on a whim because I saw it in I saw it in a YouTube video of like upcoming, manga that you should read that's pretty good. And I'm like, oh, that looks pretty good. So I got the first 2 volumes were out at the time. So I got the first 2 volumes, and I thought they were really good. And it's about a guy who can talk to animals, and he fights demons, and it's pretty cool. I really wish that it got more. It has 5 volumes, so if you want to get the whole series, it's relatively cheap. So that's another one. And the same guy who made this made a series called like Atomic Heart. No, not Atomic Heart. I'm fucking stupid. It's Heart something. It's Heart something. Yeah, but I'm gonna have to see about that. That was on hiatus, and I think it just came off, but then it went back on hiatus. So I don't know about that. So that's Black Torch. If you want to get it, it's good. Number 2 is one that I am actually currently reading, and if you want to collect, I would advise you to get your wallet out, because it's going to cost you a lot. I'm not gonna lie, it's going to cost you a lot. I got them. I'm missing 2 volumes, and I got them all cheap because I got them on Right Stuff, and I think they just wanted to get rid of them. And I had ordered all of them, but they only sent me all of them except for 2. Volume 1 and Volume 14. Volume 1, I can probably get because it costs about I can get it for like 20 to 25 bucks. Volume 14, that's going to cost me. Volume 14 can go from $100 to $125. What am I talking about? I'm talking about Kakaishi. I never hear anyone talk about this. It's an older series. It's an older series. I first heard about it back when on Cartoon Network. but it was at the time Toonami wasn't on Cartoon Network, and on Saturdays, I don't know if anybody remembers the time where there was no Toonami and they just played random animes. This was one of the random animes, and I seen it and I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna get it because there's 35 books, and I'm gonna get them before they sell them all. But it was on my list for a while, and it's really good. Like this is the newest volume that I'm on, volume 19, and it's getting really good. Like it's really good. Like I'm past the first big arc. If anybody has read this, and yeah, if you if you really want to read this, either you can read it online or I prefer to read it in person, but I had to read volume 1 and volume 14 online, and I hated that. I hated it because I like to have it in my hands, have it in my hands, read it. I also just like to support the creators and stuff like that. Even though Yellow Tanabe hasn't came out with a manga since 2015, and I want to get that too, but don't really want to pay $50 for a one shot. So, I don't know, but yeah, it's pretty good if you wanna read it. Each volume though, I'm gonna warn you, it costs about $20 to $30 on eBay. That's the only place to get them. Because I don't think I got mine on Right Stuff. I don't know if they still have them or not. So, if they do, get on it. And my number one, you've seen it on me. If you watched my manga haul list for this year, you should. It was one of them. And it's a pretty recent one too. Erased. This is my number one manga that a lot of people don't talk about, which they really should. Erased is a really good manga / anime. It only has 12 episodes, and they're bittersweet episodes because I can't tell you how many times I was almost in tears watching this. It's really good, and I can't recommend this enough. If someone comes up to me and asks me, "Oh, what's your favorite anime that a lot of people don't hear about, or what anime do you recommend me first watching?" I'm gonna say Erased, because it's gonna set the bar so high to where almost any other manga is good compared to this. I mean, I just I haven't read the manga, but I watched the anime, and if there's anything in the manga that's not in the anime, it's gonna be great. It's always gonna be great. Erase is just it's a dramatic mystery manga, and the guy or person who wrote this is made another book. If you guys didn't know, Island in a Puddle. This one's still going on. There's 4 volumes out so far. It's still ongoing. So if you like this type of stuff, like realistic drama, sci-fi, I would say sci-fi, because he does travel back in time. So if you guys like that stuff, I'd say read Erased. That's pretty good. So that was my list of anime manga that people probably hasn't heard of, or if you have heard of, you probably just heard the name, or, you know, you might be like that, you know, not mainstream, I should say, not mainstream. So, thanks for watching. Again, if you like, you can like it. You can comment down below, tell me if you like it, and help me get to 50 subscribers so I can start streaming on YouTube if you want to see that. Again, I'll be recording another video like this, so if you see another video like this after this one, with me in the same shirt, that's why. So, I'll see you guys in the next.